Let's go see a boat. Here's the mission. Drive some 750 miles to Traverse City, Michigan to see a boat. Chances are we're buying a boat, but I'm hesitant to say that because it doesn't seem like a great attitude to go into a potential transaction with the full intent to buy. But chances are we're gonna buy it. We are looking at a tiny sailboat, otherwise known as a trailer sailor, otherwise known as a pocket cruiser, specifically a O'Day Mariner 19. Last summer, I got into sailing with a small dinghy. I proceeded to quickly buy a gigantic boat. I bought a Catalina 22. I had a lot of fun getting that boat into shape, but it was a bit much for me. Earlier this summer, I got a Laser, which is like a small one-man boat, really fun little boat. But I do miss having something bigger for friends and family sailing or camping, overnight sails. My theory is the O'Day Mariner 19 is going to be the perfect sweet spot. The reason why this boat is a sweet spot is because you can, as is stated in the name, put the boat on a trailer. A lot of sailboats, this isn't possible because they have fixed keels, which are those tall fins that you see on most sailboats. And if they don't have a fixed keel, they have some sort of integrated keel. All these boats are super tall and not meant to be driven around on a trailer. You need to essentially keep them in the water or keep them on dry dock storage, which costs a lot of money. Fixed keel boats are the best sailors. But if you're like me and you just want to go on some weekend sails, the boat that I'm looking at is a great option. These boats have swing keels. On the spectrum of keels, it's kind of right in the middle. Keel that you can retract up into the boat or drop down when you're sailing. This allows you to put the boat on a trailer and not have it like 7 feet up into the air. It also allows you to sail into shallow water, to even sail the boat onto a beach. People that know things about sailing will find that entire description very redundant and probably bad. I just wanted to try to give some explanation of what we're looking at and why we're looking at it, and give you some ideas if you want to get into sailing. I have to do all this driving and sitting here, but you can get there in an instant. Boat should be somewhere around here. How's it going, Troy?
Good, how are you?
Hope you don't mind I'm filming a little video.
No, not at all.
Good to meet you. Good to meet you finally.
Well. You as well.
Let's see, I'm backing up here. There she is. Cool little boat. I feel like the 19 size is really a nice like middle ground between being too small and too huge. I've been like thinking about that a lot, you know, like obviously fixed keel is the most capable boat, but it's just comes with a lot of additional costs in terms of storage or
just everything.
yeah, exactly. I was gonna say
it works really well.
So rudder, I was gonna say when you sent the picture, I was like, what is that? I'm guessing that's some sort of mast stepping rig. You said you have standing rigging, right?
All the forestay, shrouds, spreaders, the boots, the backstay, all that's brand new in the box. One of them has a...
Oh, here?
Yeah, that. When I raised it the first time, I noticed that, and it's like, okay, we're not sailing with that.
Yeah. Also, looking at the photos, I saw some holes here. I wonder what these were from.
Yeah, that's probably they just put a different one of these on.
Also check out like the bottom as much as I can. I mean, it looks, oh, that looks a little bit not great. Did you see this?
Yeah, but that's, you know, people...
It's just a matter of how much of a project I want to have. Okay.
There's cushions for up in the V-berth, and there's cushions for the cockpit, and there's 2 sets of them.
So you have 2 sets of cushions?
Yep.
The older ones where it's just like...
Right here.
Okay.
and then open.
My PJs. What the shit? This wasn't even tight. Touchdown. Well, guys, we bought a boat. We bought a boat called My PJs. Interesting name, to be sure. Overall, crazy journey. Got a thunderstorm on the way home. Almost lost the mast. It popped out of the brackets. Saw a car crash. Saw a guy save a turtle. But we made it, and we have a boat. She's a little bit old. She's a little bit crusty, but we're gonna get her into shape. Seller was a really nice guy. He was pretty firm on his price, but we were able to negotiate a little bit and get me a few $100s to get this thing fixed up. It needs some work, but I knew that, and I enjoy doing that work. Probably better deals out there if you're looking for a boat, but all of these boats are gonna be kind of old and kind of crusty. If you put some work into them, you can get them really cleaned up, as I will show. I particularly was really interested in this model. So let's wrap it up there. I want to go inside. I want to eat. I've been driving forever. I want to see my wife and my baby. Top of the priority list is renaming this thing because My PJs is just a very questionable choice for a boat name. That's it. Thank you. And thankful that we made it home safe. Adios.